it could just be like your positioning on like, I like to be in the middle of the planks because that's where the pole is. You might just be like missing it from the side. Like you're too far to the right or left of the pole and then you miss it. But the pole has a pretty big hitbox. If you're too low, then yeah. Maybe you're diving too slow after the triple. Yeah, you need to have it be a triple. But you should practice when you, oopsie. You should practice when you miss it because that's gonna happen in a run and you're gonna need to know what to do. Back up, central, okay. Boom. 48. That was the whole reason you did the backflip. I started doing the jump dive movement on LL Elevator. Yeah, pole hitboxes are massive. They're huge. They're ginormous. They're freaking huge, man. We'll take a 15. Another 15. I'm so happy that I've put enough time into Tama for it to like not be that crazy big a deal. Like, yeah, I'm gonna miss it occasionally, but like, as crazy as some people might think I am, I definitely think that starting with Tama is like a huge, was a huge way to propel forward. Because I feel like the going from doing regular plus to doing Tama is probably so painful. Because you're already at the level where you've been getting really good runs with plus, and now you have this new method of plus that you have to do. I feel like the mental barrier there is probably ginormous. So I was just like, I don't wanna deal with that mental barrier at all. 436, let's go. Tama plus. Tama plus. Na, 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 na. Wait, I need to set this to level reset for stuff. When I go to, oops. When I do what is it, lava boost? Hi, Meeps! Thank you for the good luck! Good reason. Okay. I don't want the cap either. Lordy almighty, give me the damn cap. Yep. I had so much trouble learning this star, if I'm being completely honest. And I thinking about how much trouble I had with it and how it is now. Oops. I should have just bonked. Bonking would have been faster. I don't make this roll out. Oh, I do. That's nuts. What? Where was my freaking dick clip? Ugh, whatever. That's fine. Let's do some bullies and then we'll do lava boost, then we'll... Hi Lopez, thank you for the good luck. Scammed on that dick clip. For real. What the heck happened? Who said? Oh, I went flying. Fuck. Mario's space program. Oh, nah. Oh, nah. What's up? No. Ow! You saw him, like, act like he was clipping. Then he was like, nah, I'm gonna keep flying. Tee-hee, haha, XD, woo. How did you not get caught, little guy? Bully is giving me issues. Hate to see it. Aw, bad big bully. In the mirror, tell yourself it's never gonna happen again. What the fuck? Do you feel like a man? My dog is dreaming. He's like moving while eeping. Life she has. I don't feel like practicing swimming. You think you're safe with hitting the pole and you stay in the middle of the wooden planks? Yep, the middle of the wooden planks is a really good indicator that you're gonna be like lined up with the pole. Fire Steve! I don't feel like practicing swimming, so if I lose time there, that's on me. Good morning, Chauncey. Thank you for the good luck. Who knows how runs will go today? I'm just here. I'm showing up. I'm playing the game. I'm moving the guy. You know. We had like quite a few like decent runs yesterday, so if I don't get very many runs going today, then you know it is what it is. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way. Alright, I guess we have to make some save states. I wanted to just get it in one go, but... You need to work on it? Yeah, that double jump can be a little weird. It is super simple, but it's hard to get, because isn't it like frame perfect stuff? No dust. That's what you gotta do, dudes. Yesterday runs were insane. You were green for the first half of like every run. CV PB'd yesterday. CV had a huge PB at the end of his runs yesterday, end of his stream. Yeah, no, Bits is very difficult movement wise. It takes a long time to get it consistent and comfortable, and even then you're gonna have to revisit it and clean it up every once in a while. Like it doesn't, once you learn it, it doesn't just, you know, stay perfect. It was a good day. It was a fantastic day. the 120 race last night, I had that up, and then I had like Sid, and then I had UCB. Who else did I have up? I think I had Go Shock. I had Go Shock up, so I had 10 feeds of Mario on my TV last night. I was living my best Mario content consuming life. Yeah, you're crazy for how much you can see at once. I was having fun. I had just woken up from a nap because I was like super crazy tired. Oh my god! Hi Beef, thank you for the rage yesterday. Yeah, of course. Hope that Mario treated you well, Beef. I had to go make dinner and had to go, you know, take a nap because I was exhausted from 7 hours of run attempts. Yeah. I've been more listening to like these type of artists for warm-ups recently. 7 hours, yeah. The Mario couple raid goes hard. I'm just like, we don't get to do that very often because we usually have opposite streaming schedules, but now that I'm on vacation and we can stream at the same time, we can coordinate little raids and it's so fun. Your movement in bits is like a total mess because you don't get some things that Wikipedia beginner movement does. Yeah, and like, honestly, the beginner movement, like all the stuff for Yukiki is just a very good reference point. It's what you want to look like. But of course you're not gonna get there, you know, first try or the first couple times, but knowing that that's what you should be doing is a win. Oh my goodness, friends. So sorry, but there is going to be... I got a text to message. Sometimes I look at what the beginner and I'm like, pro isn't much harder. Yeah, that's something too, you know, knowing when you can push yourself to go for something else. Because like, saying something like it's too hard, that's gonna be something that's gonna stop you from pushing yourself to get better or to go for harder things. For me, I'm just like, I know this is gonna be hard, but I know that I'm willing to grind something out like crazy. So, it's doable. I just have to figure out all the kinks and what works for me. Visual cues for myself, you know, all that nonsense.
Here we go!
Yeah. Some of the pro strats are actually easier to conceptualize and integrate into movement. Yeah, like I know a lot of like pro strats. If I'm particularly fast, I try to do the long jumps because they're technically faster. I think me and Callie has definitely rubbed off on me a lot. Like there was like when I first started, I had the same motivation. I was like, I want to do hard stuff, but he very much was like, you're gonna learn really fast that like it's gonna be painful the way that you want to learn this game, like the way that you want to play and the way that you want to progress. Like it's gonna suck. Like you're delaying gratification for a lot of, you know, the things that keep people playing the game. And I was just like, I know, but that's like how I want to do it. So So that's why like when some people are like, oh, you shouldn't do this strat until X time, I'm just like, I think you can do whatever you want as long as you know what you're getting yourself into. But I am biased because that's what I did, so I don't know. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Yeah, exactly. I do think he's right with many people wind up banging their head against the wall with things that are above their skill level, and few people will have your work ethic. I feel like it's not really painful for you either, to be honest. I mean, it is painful. Like, you guys don't see when I'm messaging Callie and I'm frustrated at work and I'm just like, I don't understand why this isn't working. I don't get it. Because I do that. And I'm just like, this is making me so angry. Like, I don't understand. And Callie's just like, I could try to give you tips, but like, you know, you just have to sit there and put the time into it. I usually don't go for the long jumps because I bonk. And because I, like, for the longest time with, like, sky jump, I still have trouble with sky jump. That was one star that I was bitching and moaning about to Callie. I was like, Callie, this is the stupidest star known to mankind. You're the same in Melee. Like, if you enjoy doing it and feel like it's the best decision for you, it's probably just going to be the most fun for you. I mean, I will say, there has been times where I'm just like, I just want to spam runs. I just want to start doing things, but I don't, you know? This game is painful no matter what, yeah. Your method worked wonders for you, but a lot of people fail trying it. Yeah, like, it's... I think that's a part of the speedrunning. The stupidest star known to mankind is TTM box. I think it's very interesting that, like, yeah, there's, like, set methods that are, you know, proven to be very effective with how people can learn to run this game. But, a part of, like, the speedrunning process and, like, it's, like, because it's so personal, right? Like, the way that people, like, learn the speedrun, the way that they go about it, like, that's a whole thing you have to learn about yourself. Oh, how am I going to, you know, be better? Like, how do I learn best? What am I, like, what do I want out of the process? Fucking up an easy strat can be just as annoying as not being able to get down a hard strat. You just have to pick your route. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like, I don't think I'll be able to get to 70 like you did. I'll probably keep doing 16 while working on one stage at a time. I mean, for the longest time while I was doing 16, I was learning stuff for 70. Like, one day I finished doing 16-star runs. I still had my game up, and Callie walked in the kitchen and was like, hey, you want to learn a star in TTM? And I was just like, sure. And he taught me the mushroom star in like 15 minutes. The more advanced strat for it too. And I was just like, oh, that was not bad. So, like, I was learning 70 stuff in the background, and like, that was all happening while I was also doing 16. In bits, you just kind of grew tired of just attempting to follow the Wikipedia movement. It's just overwhelming for yourself. Yeah, I mean, you can get frustrated with it, and that's totally normal. Because it definitely can feel like, well, what am I doing wrong? Why am I not as fast? And it's just, you know, it's a process. I think the first time that I actually felt that way was with Pro Cycle. Like, I still struggle with it, but I know that this is still a project for me. But I understand more of how I can get it faster, and so, but for a long time it was like, I don't understand how, like, where am I losing time here? Where can I get these frames? But now I get it, and I'm like, oh, yay. But for a very long time I was just like, I don't understand. I don't understand. And it was infuriating. Not knowing why is the worst. Because if you know why, then you can fix it. You can sit there and work towards it. But a lot of, like with this triple jump wall kick, when you first start, you don't know why it's not working. You're just like, what the fuck? Because it's such a counterintuitive, like, thing that you do with the stick when you go for the triple jump wall kick. Like, just, you know? Watch the stick when people practice. That is crazy. Bounce left, right, and make it somehow. Yeah, like you have to have enough speed when you go for the when you start the triple. You have to anticipate getting the wall kick. Oh my goodness. I'm overthinking it now. Gotta reset it. I used to be able to like grind it from one position like that, but I feel like I have to set it up now. Yeah, I mean, I try my best to like ask other people like, hey, why is this happening, you think? And typically they can help me. But a lot of it is just spending time with it and figuring it out for yourself, because chances are, you know, everyone's values are a little bit different. Something notched for somebody else might be slightly off notched for you. You know what I mean? That's the individual part of it.
Here we go!
You need to figure out how to make a quick vid to show things messing up to ask questions. If I'm not streaming, I guess I can start recording with OBS. Yeah, you can always record with OBS. Yeah, that's really funny. Whenever I'm messing up on a star and I'm complaining to Callie, he'll be like, send me an example of what you're doing. And I have to balance my phone in between, like with my knees to point towards my TV at work to send him the example. He's so sweet to be able to watch the shitty ass, like, grainy footage with the laundry stuff going on in the background. No, I swear to God, that's what I do. And he'll look at it for me. Listen, you gotta. You gave up asking after some time. Well, that's because the Yukikipedia thing of the star, like, those are the most clear examples that you're gonna get. Because it's like a video form of the movement that you can look at, and you don't need to like rely on somebody else's availability. Hi, Dark. Because a lot of like those longer stages, it's a matter of how much time you're willing to put into it and how closely you want to follow said movement. It's like there's been so much Mario science done that a lot of the movement that, you know, is on Yukikipedia has been like pretty much proven to be, you know, the most reliable way. How am I doing this fine time at noon? I'm doing okay. I had to wake up in the middle of the night last night because Chopper started like making like he was like gagging. He was making like he was throwing up noises. And I was like, oh my God. I sprung out of bed immediately and took him out of the bedroom into the part of our apartment that's not carpeted. To let him, because you know, it's easier to clean up dog vomit when it's not, you know, in the carpet. Uh-oh. But yeah, he wasn't feeling good this morning. 10 hours in Dark World over the course of 3 to 4 days before you hit your first normal cycle. Yeah. Well, the thing is, Toter, I don't think no one's gonna sit there and be able to tell you exactly what you're doing wrong. A lot of speedrunning this game is self-diagnosis of, you know, stuff that you're doing wrong. Because there's so many resources and examples. So like, oh, if you're not making a jump, if you're diving and not kicking, you have to know that, you know, like, oh, it's because of my speed, because, you know, it takes a while to learn the ins and outs of like why certain stuff happens, but you have to be receptive to being able to self-diagnose and be able to try something a lot. And when you've exhausted all those options, then reaching out is typically the method. You should be able to turn on inputs and yeah, you should be able to turn on the inputs. But it's hard to self-diagnose. Like, for me, like, look at that. I'm messing up that long jump. Why am I doing that? Let's diagnose. Let's see what I'm doing. I'm trying to hold the direction that I want to go with that long jump. Okay, it doesn't really matter with the points. I'm just trying to diagnose the long jump. Yep. So it looks like I don't slow down my speed if I just go neutral there. Trying to anticipate where the direction I'm in a long jump. Yeah, self-diagnostics. I mean, I'll probably have to mess with this some more. Yeah, like input displays are such a valuable resource because it's a way for you to see exactly what somebody else is doing without actually having to ask them. Because honestly, a lot of like top players, a lot of people who are really good at the game, a lot of this is muscle memory now. That's when I first started learning Mario stuff with Callie. I'd be like, well, Callie, how do you know that? How? Well, what's the visual? Was there an audio? Is there a visual cue for that? He's like, I don't know, I just do it. And I'm like, okay. And then I would have to figure out the just do it, feeling it out kind of aspect of it. Like I used to have a really hard time in the tree, like jumping out of the tree in Womps, because I would try to go too fast, or I would like, Mario would climb up and then do the little stupid handstand, you know what I'm talking about? And so I ended up like getting an audio cue for myself and stuff like that. And Callie was just like, that's weird, I never thought about that. But now if I tried to tell somebody how to do like that process of me struggling with that, I wouldn't be able to tell them because it's so far removed from like where I am now. For me, I'm just like, oh, I just do it. You know what I mean? Right? When you start looking at new things, it's confusing to troubleshoot. Well, that's the thing with the game. The game is always, you know, it's not like the game is changing. So those new things that you're looking at are always, you know, oops, oh my god, I'm getting shocked twice. Even though those things that you're looking at are new right now, the more you look at them and the more you try to understand them and the more you put more effort and time into them, they'll become not new. They'll become just something that you do, something that you know. But it's painful at first. I mean, like, a lot of speedrunning, though, like, even though SM64 has a lot of, like, the resources and stuff, a lot of it has to be, is, like, internal motivation. Long jump to... I wanted to find a cue for the long jump to bullies in LLL, and you didn't get how people spaced it, but now you just do it by muscle memory. Exactly! Yeah, I had that trouble, too, like, doing the long jump to that little box. I had that trouble, too. I thought that was the hardest thing ever. And now I just bust that out. It's awesome. I had so much trouble there, Capos. Like, oh. And that's the thing is like a lot of people have experienced the same exact issues. Aw. About things I said when I was drunk. Right? I love visual cues. I just, ooh, me and a visual cue, love them. But yeah, a lot of it is feeling based, but the more you play, the more you understand Mario's like spacing and stuff, how like certain moves, you know? Oh, too far to the right on that. Now that I got my sub 20, I'm having a real hard time deciding what you want to work on first. Yeah, because you had a goal. You beat a goal, and now you have to sit there and think of like the new things that you have to work on since you beat that goal. See, I'm awful at that, so that's why I was just like, I'm just gonna make a goal that is super far in the future. I can have mini goals that, you know, get me towards there. But yeah. You're just watching that Spice No LBLJ Callie made. You can work on that or that or that. You think one of the things you really miss from other games is hitbox display? Yeah, sometimes the hitboxes in this game are funky. You have a list of about 20 stars you want to work on. The problem is picking which one to do first.